JCPS is losing a multi-million-dollar federal grant that would help two of its magnet schools grow. This comes as the U.S. Department of Education's Civil Rights Office says that the district is discriminating based on race and violating the Civil Rights Act. Wave News reporter Fernando Garcia-Franceschini joins us now with the details on the back and forth between the both parties. And Fernando, this goes back months.
Yeah, Myra, JCPS says this money would have helped grow magnet programs at Coleridge Taylor Elementary and Western High. So the grant was awarded in 2024 under the Biden administration, but this summer the Trump administration's Office for Civil Rights under the U.S. Department of Education reached out to JCPS, and they were asking for more information and documentation. Most of their questions, though, were centered around race. JCPS answered those questions, but the office said it was not satisfied with the responses and that their concerns had only been exacerbated by the district's answers. On July 29th, the Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights sends a letter to JCPS. In that letter, officials say they are deeply concerned that JCPS may be discriminating based on race in violation of Title VI of the Civil Rights Act. The letter states 3 points of concern. First, it says JCPS is engaging in unlawful racial balancing. Second, it says the district is making students less safe. This particular point emphasizes discipline, saying JCPS has created an incentive structure to discipline Black and non-Black students at different rates to avoid statistical disparities in outcomes. Third, the letter says the district's racialized funding formula is illegal. The letter states JCPS uses a funding formula that assigns a monetary value to a school's non-white students. The letter goes on to say these legal and constitutional defects must be fixed. The Office for Civil Rights sends a second letter on September 16th. This letter re-emphasizes the same 3 bullet points, but here officials say they will not certify JCPS's grant, saying it is no longer in the best interest of the federal government. The office gives JCPS 3 days to ask for reconsideration. JCPS replies by September 19th. In a letter sent to the Office for Civil Rights, the district says it will revise certain policies and clarify language to be in compliance with Title VI. But JCPS goes on to say the decision to terminate the grant is arbitrary and capricious, an abuse of discretion, and not in accordance with law. In a final letter sent a week ago, the Office for Civil Rights notifies JCPS that it has denied its reconsideration request, saying the proposed policy changes did not satisfy the requests of the office. Congressman Morgan McGarvey has sent a letter to Secretary of Education Linda McMahon. He is asking for that grant money to be reinstated immediately. Fernando Garcia-Franceschini, Wave News.
Thank you, Fernando.